Hey everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be my updated everyday makeup drawer slash shop my stash video. I did one of these a couple of months ago. I have a whole playlist. I will link it down below. I think I've probably done 5 or 6 of these. That would be my guess. But basically, I'm just going to be going through my everyday makeup drawers. I have this one here and this one here, and I like to switch out the products every couple months just so I cycle through my makeup and I don't get stuck using the same products over and over again. I do have a couple of staple items which will be staying in the drawers. I also have some staple items in here and in here. I just did a makeup cleaning and organization video. I will link that down below. I reorganized a lot of these drawers, cleaned off this whole situation, and organized a lot of makeup into my main makeup collection, which is in these Alex 9 drawers here. If you haven't seen one of these videos before, basically I'm just gonna go through all of these products and let you know what I'm keeping in here and then what I'm taking out. If I take something out, that means I feel like I've used it enough recently and it's time to try something else. And if I keep it in here, I either love it so much that I need it to be in my everyday makeup drawer, or I don't feel like I got enough use out of it to justify replacing it with something else quite yet. Here is an overview of what my everyday makeup drawer looks like currently. I did add a few products since filming my last video. I usually will add a few products here and there as I get new makeup and there's new releases and things like that, but for the most part it's the same. So yeah, I guess we'll just go ahead and get into it. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start with these 3 products that were just sitting on the side of my drawer. These weren't in a little basket or organizer. So here we have the RCMA No Color Pressed Powder. I did feel like I got a significant amount of use out of this. It's really nice. I feel like it still does leave a little bit of a white cast on my skin even though it's a no color powder, but I actually really like it. I like the concept of it, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep this, but I will put it back in my collection. If I come across products that I realized I didn't really end up liking, I will declutter them, but I don't know if there's gonna be a ton of those products in today's video. Next, we have the Matte Radiance Baked Powder in Bronze 04 from Laura Mercier. I love this product, but I actually didn't get a ton of use out of this. So I do want to keep this in my drawer. Actually, I think I'm gonna put this one back, and I might put the 03 shade in my drawer since I feel like I'm probably not gonna be getting a ton of sun from now on, and the shade might be a little bit too dark for me. And then here I have an Ofra highlighter. This is beautiful. This is in the shade All of the Lights. I did get quite a bit of use out of this, so I will put this back in my collection as well. Moving on to our first little basket here, we have this, which is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. I used this so much. Hello, can I open it? While it was in my drawer, so I definitely want to try something else out, so I can put this back in my collection. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I freaking love this. I think I added this after I did my everyday makeup drawer. I love it so much. I definitely want to keep this in here because I've used it quite a bit, but I really want to keep playing with it, so I will be keeping that in here. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Pressed Powder. This is in the shade, actually I don't know if this has a shade. This is what it looks like. I haven't used this. I didn't end up using it. I feel like it's gonna be too dark, so I don't know if I should keep this in here or not. I didn't get a chance to use it, but I've heard great things about it. Maybe I'll keep that in there and try to use it and see how it goes. And then this is my Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel Cream Bronzer, and this is big and chunky and it takes up a lot of space, so I actually am going to put this in one of these acrylic drawers back here because I have room for it, and I definitely want to keep this readily accessible without taking up a ton of space in the drawer. This is our next compartment. First we have the Huda Beauty Pound Cake Easy Bake Loose Baking Powder. I freaking love this so much. This is like my holy grail. I've used up so much of it. This is definitely something that I would keep in here because it's a staple in my collection, so I will be keeping this in the drawer. This Cover FX powder, I used it quite a few times, so I can definitely put this back. It's not like something I totally love so much. It definitely has to be paired with the right face products in order for it to look nice. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take this out of the drawer. We have this. I forgot about this. I added this like after my everyday makeup drawer video. This is a little mini sample of the KVD Lock-It powder in translucent. I think I'm gonna keep this in here because I haven't used it since that video. And then I have this Laura Mercier, what is this called? Secret Brightening Powder for Under Eyes. I actually used this for the first time the other day, so I'm going to keep this in the drawer as well. Look at how dirty this is. There's so much powder in there. Next we have concealer, setting spray, and primer. This setting spray is from ColourPop. This is the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. Sorry if my camera keeps going out of focus. This, I don't really love the smell of it, but I do really like the product. I'm trying to think if I should keep this in here or switch it out. I think I'm going to put this back and try something new since I have a couple of other setting sprays in these acrylic drawers back here. This is a primer. This is from Tarte. This is the Double Duty base tape primer. It smells like coconut. I don't know how I feel about this primer. I've actually been using this for the last 3 days and I've been really enjoying it. But under the Milani foundation. Under some other foundations, I feel like it's kind of eh. It's very scented, but I definitely have gotten quite a bit of use out of it, so I will put this back. Here is the Benefit Professional, this is like the Pearl Primer. Did I even use this? I'm pretty sure I used this once, so I think I might keep this in here. And then the rest of these are concealers, and let's see. The ColourPop Pretty Fresh one I can put back. The Fenty one I can put back. I've had these Benefit ones in here for so long because this is like one of my favorite concealers of all time, but I feel like I need new concealers, so I am gonna put these back. These are the Benefit Boy and Cakeless concealers. I love these so much. I didn't end up using this LA Girl Pro Conceal, so I'm gonna keep that in here. I also want to keep the Huda Beauty one in here. I used it a few times, but not enough. I only used this Jouer one once, so I'm gonna keep that one in here. And then this is the NARS Potted Concealer. I'm gonna keep this in here because I've only used it a few times. We have more primer here. So this is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Longwear Primer. I used this several times. I really like this primer a lot, but I'm ready to put it back. And then this is the Fenty Matte Primer. I feel like I can put this back. I have two foundations in here. This is the Fenty Pro Filter Matte Foundation, which I really like. And then this Beauty Blender foundation, I freaking love it. I love it so much. I feel like I need to get a lighter shade so I can wear it in the winter. It's amazing. I'll put the Fenty one back. And I really want to keep this one in here. I think I'm going to put it in these acrylic drawers so that it doesn't take up space for new product. Moving on to bronzer, highlighter, and blush. This Physicians Formula highlighter is nice, but I don't love it. Let me swatch it really quick. It's alright, but this is actually something that I'm going to declutter. It's pretty, but I definitely don't need this. Not my favorite formula. So yeah, this is something that I'm going to declutter. Look at me decluttering a highlighter. This Milani one is really nice. I actually love this one. This one is like, I would recommend this one. It's a beautiful like icy pink color. I'll go ahead and take this out and replace it. I'm also going to replace this Star Surfer highlighter from Kaleidos. I love this highlighter. It is absolutely stunning. It's amazing. You definitely would enjoy this. But I have a ton of different shades, so I'm going to try a new one out. I did not use this cloud paint once, so I'm going to keep this in here. I used this a few times, but I'm going to go ahead and put it back. It's a gorgeous highlighter. This is the So Hollywood Loose highlighter. So pretty. And then this is the Revlon Skin Lights Prismatic Highlighter. I love this. I love it so much that I'm going to keep it in here. This is Daybreak Glimmer, I think is what it's called. Yes. It's amazing. It's beautiful. 10 out of 10 would recommend. This is the Kylie Cosmetics blush in Close to Perfect. I used this a few times, nothing like mind-blowing, so I'm ready to put this back. This bronzer, this is the Skin Lights Prismatic Bronzer from Revlon. I'm totally keeping this in here. This is like my favorite bronzer of all time. It's so good. Like, I love this. This is the Laura Mercier blush in Strawberry. I used this a bunch so I can try something new out. This Luminoso blush is fabulous. I love it. It's amazing. Love it so much, but I need to use something else, so sadly I'm gonna put that one back. This blush is also amazing. This is the Blush Please from L'Oreal. It's in the shade Blushin' in Riviera. It's amazing, and I want to keep this in here, but I think I'm gonna put it back. I have this mini bronzer from Fenty, and I'm going to put this back. This is in the shade Shady Biz. This is a cream blush from Fenty. This one is in the shade Petal Poppin'. I've only used this like once or twice, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in my collection. And then I'm gonna put both of these back as well. We have the KVD blush in the shade Foxglove. This is beautiful. And then this is the NARS blush in the shade Orgasm X. This is also freaking beautiful, but I need to try some new things. I got a ton of use out of both of those. Here we have lip products. I'm just going to speed through this part, and then I'll just kind of give you an overview of what I'm keeping in here and what I'm putting back. I'm keeping both of these lipsticks in here. We have NARS Belle de Jour and MAC Honey Love. These are both really pretty nude lipsticks that I don't feel like I got enough use out of. I have a couple lip balms. This one is from Summer Fridays. This is like my favorite lip balm at the moment, so I'm definitely keeping that in here. Also, this Milani Fruit Fetish in Strawberry Lemonade is amazing. I love that so much. I'm also going to keep this Dior Lip Glow Oil in here. Then I have these where I'm like trying to decide. My KKW Beauty lip liners are for sure staying in here, like 100%. Like, I need those in here. This Dose of Colors glazed lipstick I'm also gonna keep in there. I guess I can put all of these lip liners back. I don't know. I mean, I keep my lip liners right here, so like it's not like they're going very far. So I guess I can put all of these back. Morphe liquid lipstick in Virgin, of course, that needs to be there. And then this is the Morphe lipstick in the shade Wifey. It's a really pretty nude color. I'll probably take this out as well. Here's everything that I'm taking out. I love all of these. These are like all favorites of mine. I love these Maybelline glosses. I've got some Buxom, ADH, Alamar Cosmetics, Milani, Marc Jacobs. This gloss is in the shade Sugar Sugar. Whoops. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. And then the Charlotte Tilbury, also my favorites. I just really need to switch up my lip products. Look at how empty the first drawer is looking. Oh my gosh. Moving on to this one, we have eye products, lashes, which is probably will stay the same. This will stay the same. Oh, well, these won't. I'll switch those out. And then these will definitely change. Okay, so here are my eye products. These are like brow and eye products. This is absolutely overflowing, so we for sure need to go through this. I'm gonna speed through this section again and then kind of give you an overview at the end. So I decided to take everything out and then figure out what I'm gonna put back in. These three mascaras are old, so these three are gonna go. The mascaras that I'm keeping, the new Urban Decay Lash Freak, Carity Bold Mood, Pixie, that one's good. That I just opened that one. And then, of course, my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black and my Pat McGrath. This one I just opened. This is the Voluminous / Paradise from L'Oreal, so I'm going to keep that one for now. And then my other one is this Too Faced Better Than Sex one. I haven't used this in forever, but I guess I'll keep that. Of course, my MAC Paint Pot has to stay, along with my P. Louise base. I'm gonna put this Gucci eye gloss back just because it's like not an everyday product for me. My favorite Benefit products are this brow pencil, the Precisely My Brow Pencil, and the 24-Hour Brow Setter, so I'm gonna keep those in here. Also, my Morphe brush for my MAC Paint Pot needs to be in here. This new Benefit Brow Microfilling Pen I'm also gonna put in here. I have the Alamar Cosmetics Pero Primero Primer, which I'll keep in here. I have this Patrick Ta like brow wax, but it doesn't really fit in here. I guess I can like set it right there. I'll put the KVD and the Laura Mercier back. This I've had for a million years and I never use it. I'm gonna put this in my bathroom because I don't use it when it's in here. Glossier Brow Flick I can put back. Actually, I'll keep the Glossier Brow Flick in here and the Morphe. I'll keep this eyeliner in here from Benefits. This is a Morphe brow gel. I'll keep the ABH one. I'll put the Morphe one back. And then I just have some brow brushes, so I guess I'll just set those there. And then this I haven't used yet. This is the Acid Rain Blank Canvas. Do I have room for that? Okay. We'll keep it like that. I can't really add anything to this. This will be the same. This will stay the same. Now it's time to go through the palettes and then we can pick out all of our new stuff and shop our stash. The first one here is the Urban Decay Naked Ultraviolet palette. I love this palette. I've gotten quite a bit of use out of it and I think it's beautiful, but I do want to play with some new palettes, so I am going to put this one back. This is the Pat McGrath Mothership 5 palette. I did not use this once since I put it in here, so I'm going to keep it in here. I also did not end up using this Pixie palette, so I want to keep this in here. I used a couple of other Pixie palettes within the last few months actually, but not this one, so I'll keep this in here so I can try it out. This Nudie Patootie palette has been in here for so long and I still have only used it a few times. So I'm gonna keep this in here one more time. I feel like I said that last time, but I'm gonna keep it in here one more time and hopefully I will get better use out of it. I used the Naked Honey a few times, but I am gonna go ahead and put this one back. This is the Berries by Juvia's Place. I used this one a few times as well, so I can put that one back. I did not use this Main Squeeze palette from ColourPop, so I'm going to keep this in here. I have a ton of these small palettes from Huda Beauty, which I used a couple shades from a couple of them. I actually included 2 of these in a video, like I did an Instagram poll, and I will be filming that video soon, so I'll use one of them soon, depending on which one won the poll, but I'm gonna actually put all of these back. I have not used this palette in some time. Ever since I found that new Revlon bronzer, my Benefit Hoola has been kind of put to the side, so I'm actually gonna put this away. This is the Heaps of Sweets palette from XO Beauty. Haven't used it yet, so I'm gonna keep this in here. This is my Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush palette. I love this blush palette so freaking much. So I want to keep it, but I need to use some other face palettes, so I'm going to put this one away. My Tati Beauty palette. I love this palette. It is so beautiful. I'm actually going to keep this in here. I just got this Makeup Revolution palette as PR, and I used it in a video recently. This is so stunning. I love it, and I definitely want to keep this in here. And then I have this bronzer, which doesn't fit anywhere else, so it's in my palette section. This is the L'Oreal Bronze Please bronzer. I love this so much. Definitely keeping it in here. I actually am not going to keep the Pat McGrath one in here, just because, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm going to use this on an everyday basis, so I'm just going to put that one away. I might put this Pixie one away too, honestly. We're keeping Nudie Patootie, Main Squeeze, Tati, Heaps of Sweets, and the Makeup Revolution one. Here is what this drawer looks like after I've taken everything out. And then here is everything that I'm going to be putting back into my makeup collection. We have lots and lots of stuff to put away, but first we are going to pick out new stuff to fill the drawers with. Starting with primer, I'm gonna grab a couple. I definitely want to add this. This is the Feel Like Honey Moon Skin Base from Touch in Sol. My friend Bella gave this to me in our mystery box swap, so I totally want to try that out. I also really want to put this Urban Decay All Nighter primer in here. I've used it a few times, but I want to get more use out of it. And then I'll do the Farsali Unicorn Essence Skin Enhanced Serum. For foundation, I definitely need to do a declutter. Declutter series will be coming soon, just so you guys know. But for foundation, I really want to put this back in my everyday makeup drawer. Hopefully this color still works for me. This is the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. This is pretty old, but we'll give it a go. And then also the Maybelline Superstay. I love this foundation. I don't know if the shade is going to work for me, but we'll try it out. I kind of also want to put this in there. Do I have room? I think I have room. I think so. We'll pull this as well. This is the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. For concealer, let's see what we got. I used this in a video recently and I did not like it, but everybody told me that I should use less product and see what I think about it, so I'll pull that concealer. I also want to try this Camouflage matte concealer from Essence. I have no idea what my thoughts were on this, if I've ever even used it. And then I'll grab this Hourglass concealer because I recall freaking loving this. For powder, I'm gonna grab the Too Faced Born This Way powder. And I think that's it. I don't really have room for more powder. Maybe like one more. I will grab the Glossier powder. This is the Wowder. For bronzer, I'm gonna grab the shade 03 of that Laura Mercier bronzer that I mentioned. And I don't really know. I like the Butter bronzer. Maybe I'll do Laguna, because I haven't used Laguna in a really long time. We have a lot of blushes. I for sure want to use one of these Natasha Denona ones because I haven't used these in forever. I just want to see what they look like. Here is what they look like. We have like a peachier one and a pink one. I'll go for the pink one. This is in the shade Rayo, I think. I don't even know if they make these anymore. It's been so long. I'm gonna put my new Lawless blush in, and then we'll do NARS Deep Throat. Highlighter is gonna be tough. Alright guys, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It is the next day. I did not finish filming yesterday, so I'm just picking up right where we left off. So I'm pretty sure that I left off on highlighters. So I need to pick a few highlighters. I feel like I have so many highlighters that I'm overwhelmed by everything. But I kind of want to pick one of these Morphe ones. Maybe this one. This is in the shade Extra. That's really pretty. I think I'll grab that. Moving on to this drawer, I want to grab this Kaleidos highlighter. This is the Ray Rider highlighter. I definitely use this shade, but like I said, I love the formula, and I was using this one, which is called Star Surfer, but I decided to switch things up and we're gonna go Ray Rider. There's like so many highlighters that I love so much. Maybe this one. I don't want you to like see my reflection. I look so bad right now. I haven't used this one in a really long time. This is from Too Faced. And then I'll also pick this Juvia's Place Tribe Highlighter Volume 3. For setting spray, I have a bunch of setting sprays. I think I'll do the Lila B. I feel like this is like a really expensive one that I bought, and I feel like I definitely haven't gotten enough use out of that, so I'll pick that one. And then maybe one more. I'll do this Morphe one. It's pretty small, so maybe I can even use this up in the coming months. That would be nice. For lips, I really have no idea what I want to grab. I am a nude lip person. That's just what I love. Maybe I'll grab this Patrick Ta lip gloss. This is so pretty. This is in the shade She's an Influencer, so I'll pull that one. I need to do a declutter, guys. I definitely, did I mention that already? This is a Morphe gloss in the shade Boho. That's really pretty. I'll grab that. But I'll definitely do a declutter. I actually might even start that today. Like I might... Ooh, this is pretty. This is in the shade Climax. This is a gloss from Artist Couture. I'll pull that one. But I think I might film a declutter video right after this. I have so many Charlotte's Tilbury lipsticks. I think I have one in JK Magic. This one, I think this is like a gorgeous color. It's a really pretty nude, so I think I'll pull this one. I decided to keep the other one that was already in my drawer. I love Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. This is the Maybelline Baddest Beige lipstick, an old favorite, so I definitely want to pull that one. And then I think I have liquid lipsticks down here, which I don't really wear liquid lipsticks very often. I have a couple of lip glosses. maybe this one from Bobbi Brown. This is the Crushed Liquid Lip in the shade Hippie Shake. I'm gonna grab this one from Huda Beauty. This is in the shade Bombshell. It's like a little mini liquid lip. I'm gonna come back up here to my lipsticks. I really don't have a ton of like stick lipsticks. Maybe I'll pick one of these. I don't know. I'll do the Sephora collection in the shade Tan Lines. I don't really have space to add any brow products or mascaras, so I'll just leave those there. I really want to try this Nabla glitter palette, so I'll pull that. I also really want to play with all of these Makeup a Murder pigments because I haven't used them yet, but I'll leave them in here and then just hopefully I remember to use them. I'm gonna go, oh, pumpkin spice. I'm pretty sure this is from last year, but we're gonna go for pumpkin spice. It's good until November, so I'll pull that lip scrub. All we have left is palettes. So I have all of my eyeshadow palettes in here, and then I have some face palettes and stuff over here. I'm gonna pull this Cocoa Contour palette from Too Faced. I'm pretty sure I got this in a BoxyCharm and I haven't used it yet. I'm also grabbing this Drama Queen palette from Kimchi. This is really pretty. I got this in a Trend Mood box. I usually keep my Morphe palettes like in the 2 Morphe drawers that I have. For ColourPop, let's see, what month is it? It's gonna be like September, August. No, September, October. I freaking love this California Love palette, so I think I'll grab that one, even though, I mean, I haven't used it in a really long time, but I used to use it a lot. I think I'll also grab this Natasha Denona Cranberry palette. I also really want to grab this Natasha Denona palette. This is the Sunset palette. I've had this for quite some time and I spent a lot of money on it and I have not used it yet. Like, this is untouched, so we're gonna pull that one as well. From here, I want to pull the Wonder Woman palette that I recently got from Revlon. This palette is gorgeous. This is from Kaleidos. This is the Futurism 2 Cyber Bronze palette. I'm gonna pull this one. From here, I'm definitely gonna pull this Spanglish palette. This is new. I love it. It's beautiful. The color scheme is amazing. I also have this Nabla palette, which I haven't used yet, so I'll pull that one. And then I'll do the Jackie Aina palette, maybe. So here we have everything that I'm going to be adding to the everyday makeup drawers. This is everything that I need to put away, but I'll do that another time. So now I'm just gonna take all of this stuff, bring it over here, and we will get organizing. As always, I picked too many palettes, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the Jackie Aina one out. I had this in an everyday makeup drawer like, I don't know. I feel like within the last 6 months or so, so I don't feel too bad about not having this in here, but everything else like barely fits like perfectly, so that is good. Now I'm gonna give you guys an overview of the final updated everyday makeup drawer. Here we have it. In this container, I put concealers and setting sprays. Here we have powders, here we have powders, here are primers and foundations. We've got highlighters, blushes, bronzers, lip products here. Over here, this stayed exactly the same. This is all like eyelash, primer, brow kind of things. Here I just have like some sanitizers and lip balms and lip scrubs. And then here I have all of my palettes. I'll give you guys a nice little pan of everything. I'm so happy how it all turned out and I can't wait to start playing with all of this fun, new, and old makeup. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I love you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day and I will see you in the next one. Bye!